Hi, my name is Prashanth Marpu. I'm a professor at Khalifa University and I'm the manager of the Aerospace Space Lab. I would say it's not aerospace industry in particular, but I do a number of things in the full life cycle of the satellite. So I'm directly or indirectly associated with the industry, from small satellites, remote sensing data analysis, environmental data analysis, and a number of other topics. A number of interesting things, if you're working with satellites, when you're developing satellites, every little thing is a very interesting aspect. You'll be surprised with the number of small things that will surprise you at every corner while you're going through the journey. The most interesting thing for me on a day-to-day life is when I sit before the computer and start coding. This is something that gives me immense pleasure every single time. I'll say two, not just one. The first one is there's never a stupid question from your perspective. We don't care what other people might think, but for me, there's a hurdle I need to cross, and there's never a stupid question. The second one is there's nothing you can't learn if you spend the right amount of time. The first one was the advice given by a number of professors during my education. The second one particularly was from a friend of mine who actually got me into the CubeSat projects in Germany. That's what he said, when I told him, I only do a small part in the space thing, and how can I be involved in a number of things? He just said, there's nothing you can't learn if you spend the right amount of time. That just stuck with me. This is what I tell most of my students now. A number of challenging moments when you're building satellites, and especially when you're testing a satellite and if something goes wrong. It's extremely difficult to figure out what went wrong. And when you figure that out, it can be a very simple thing like a simple screw becoming loose or software error. We go through a lot of these challenges while we are developing satellites, and every single challenge is extremely important. And that's something which keeps us on the ground because we cannot accept failure.